What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to another clip of Crystal Guardians video. Today, guys, we're on Veto's account. We are going to be doing another massive summoning session, except we're going to do something a little different today. We are not going to look at his box until after the summons. This way we can get excited for summons, because I feel like sometimes when people have a lot of stuff, we pull stuff and then we don't get excited. And the thing is, Spaceballs loves to summon. I love summoning. It's just such a great rush. I love doing it. So today, he has a ton of summons for us. So we're going to summon, and then we're going to check his box. And actually, in probably 6 hours from now when I get home, we're going to be doing an account review for him as well. We're going to be building his Vapor team and pushing him towards the right layer team as well. So I will be back on his account doing an account review probably about 6 or 7 hours from now. And then also we're doing Stoffeli's account. We're going to be building him a layer team tonight as well too. So we got a lot of stuff coming for you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. The support has been amazing. But with no further ado, let's get into this summoning session, guys. My man has got a lot of stuff for us to summon. Where is it? 247 mystics. We're going to save him these lawful, chaotic, evil summons because I think there's a summoning event coming next week. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've been hearing that it's coming. But we do have the Bulldog luck today, guys. We're bringing the new Bulldog shirt. Well, it's not a new one, but I haven't wore this one in a while, so I'm hoping that this is going to bring us some LD luck today. He's got 11, 12 LDs. We're going to save his legendary, and we're going to do his sacred. So we're going to save the legendary. We're going to save the lawful. We're going to save the chaotic, and we're going to save the evil. Just this way, if there is a summoning event that comes next week, at least I'll have some summons to do it. I don't think it'll be anything crazy. It'll probably just be summon for rewards kind of thing. So this way he has something saved up. So I'd like to make sure that I take care of you guys the best I can. So with no further ado, guys, let's get into it. Now we just want Nat 5s. We don't care what they are. That's why we didn't check his box. The only one we could see, Popo. That's how you do it. That's how you start off a summoning session. Right into Popo. That is amazing. You see, it just feels great when you don't know what Nat 5s he has. And we get Nat 5s. It's just an amazing feeling. And that's how it should be. That's how summoning should be. So I think from now on, we're just going to summon, and then we're going to go over their boxes. But awesome Popo, we all know. Now, the funny thing about Popo is I don't really use him. Spaceballs doesn't really use him that much. I use him in Guild Wars, but that's really it for Popo for me. Now, I know he has this skill here I know can be really effective in the arena and stuff like that. So I know he has his uses. I know a lot of people love him. I think I sleep on him because I have so much other stuff. But this is a great pull, especially if you're an early game player. Getting Popo is a great pull. It's a very, very good pull. But that is the way to start it off, guys. We already are breaking these rates. For some reason, we do really good with Mystics. We always do really, really good with Mystics. It's just the LDs that we don't do too hot with. And I'm actually shocked that I pulled a Loki myself because of how bad our LD rates actually are. Swordsman, always good to have Swordsmans. I always tell you guys that. Click on, let's click off. You know what I like to do. I always like to click on and off. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't know. It's just something I always did. Holy Swordsman. Can never have enough Holy Swordsmans. Because layer team, you can pretty much run, I think, up to 6. I think you can run up to 5 or 6. Depending on your runes and depending on what support you're using. We actually got double gold here. Yeah, depending on what support you're using, you could run up to 6 Holy Swordsmen. So it's... Definitely need those Holy Swords. Plus with sanctifying them and skilling them up. Oh, forget about skilling up 5 Holy Swordsmen. That means you need 150 plus Holy Swordsmen to skill them all up. Thorn Spirit. There's our Thorn Spirit. So we're probably going to pull him Centaurs and Mountain King. That's where we're going to get him because that's what Spaceballs wants. So that's where we're going to pull this man, Veto. Oh, man, we're on fire. We are on fire, guys. We are on fire, fire, fire. That is a way to start it off. I think we're 40 summons in, not even. And we pulled this man 2 Nat 5s already. Popo and Destructive Idol. Destructive Idol is very underrated as well. He's very, very good in Arena, Guild Wars. He has the skill where this one here, where he puts it on somebody else and it reflects the damage. This is very good skill. This is a very good skill. A lot of people end up killing themselves with a cleave team. So if you can get him fast enough or get him to take a turn and get him to put that up, amazing skill. Definitely amazing skill. I love my Destructive Idol. I use him all over the place, especially in Guild Wars. I use him a lot in Guild Wars. So don't sleep on Destructive Idol, guys. He is really good. Trust me on that one. I just don't think a lot of people give him the credit that he deserves. Centaur. Why couldn't we do this on my account? I just needed 3 Centaurs yesterday. We did 200 plus summons and we could not get a Centaur for the life of us. But on any normal day, we pull Centaurs like crazy. That's just the way it is, though. That's just the way RNG is. And RNG means, guys, a lot of people were asking me what RNG means. RNG means random number generator. And that's what the summons are based off of. It's a random number generator. So that's why everybody's like, oh, please RNG. Praise the RNG. Because RNG is the random number generator used to, you know, when you make summons, that's what your summoning rates are based off of. So that's why everybody's always praying to the RNG. So just so you guys know that. I figured I would let you know that. Because a couple people asked me that yesterday. Because I put it in the thumbnail. I put RNG, please. Lumi. Oh. Flame Spirit's really good because I believe you were going to need these for the Bone King, even though you have a Bone King because we saw it in your top next to your name. But it's still good to have these just in case you want to sanctify your Bone King or build a second, maybe even a third Bone King, because Bone King is that good to where you want to have a bunch of copies of him. Okay. We're about 100 in now. About 100. After this one's about 100. We're doing really good. We're doing really, really good. Another swordsman. Can never have enough swordsmen. Well, demonic swordsmen too, because demonic swordsman has his place in this game. Trust me. He's good for so many things. He's good for Vapor. I mean, yeah, Vapor. He's in like all of my Vapor teams. So he's very good because he just boosts turn meter. Anything that boosts turn meter, especially when you can put on a Berserk set, it can take multiple turns and boost the turn meter that much. It's just an amazing skill and makes him a very unique, good monster. Okay, now we're about 100. Yeah, this is 100, I think. This is 100 now. No gold, wow. I think that's the second no gold we got, guys. The second no gold that we got. But we are doing great already. We are doing great. We are beating the rates already. Let's hope we can stay that way. We're going to have to make space after this, which is no problem. Let's get him another one before we end it. Shield Guardian. This guy is really good. I think a lot of people sleep on this guy as well. Like, because I've been looking at a lot of these monsters, guys, for my free-to-play content. And he's one of the ones that I'm looking at. Him and Minotaur Chief. Minotaur Chief, I think, is really underrated as well. Because Minotaur Chief I used yesterday in my free-to-play team. And he just did amazing. Especially for the Fallen Angel Hard. He can protect your tank just the same as the Centaur can. And it's going to be much easier for you to craft the Minotaur Chief than it's going to be for you to pull the Centaur as a free-to-play player. So we'll get into that because I have a bunch of good free-to-play stuff coming for you guys. But he's one of the ones on my list for being a very good free-to-play monster. But we are going to make space here, guys. I will be right back. And poof, there's your space. I love doing that. I don't know why, I just love doing that. But, okay, so we got space. We're back at it. We got 2 Nat 5s so far. We got a ton of summons to go still. We still got 137. I'm probably going to save him the 7, just do the 130. I like to save some things, because especially when I know in the back of my head that there is some type of summoning event coming. I'd like to make sure I leave you guys a little something just in case it's a really good event. I don't want you to have to drop a ton of money to be able to complete the event. So that's why I always like to save a little bit of stuff on people's accounts, especially when it's massive summoning sessions like this. Is we tend to do a lot of massive summoning sessions. So I like to make sure that I save stuff for you guys. But hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. It's Saturday. I have to go out later today. Otherwise, I would do the account review right after this. But I have to go out today for like 6-7 hours. I'll be back in like 7 hours. And then, like I told you, we're going to do his review. And we're going to do... You're not going to have to craft Bone King, but amazing. 3 Nat 5s. Bone King is actually game breaking. This guy is really good. Trust me, this passive... Guys, this passive here is amazing. He makes, Archmage do so much more damage. And the same with this here for Guild Wars. People, I think, underrate this as well. When he dies, he comes back to life and he stuns the whole team. He is really got an amazing kick, guys. Trust me. And this skill here as well, he does huge damage. Trust me, Bone King is top of line. We got another swordsman. We are doing great. We definitely beat the rates already because we pulled 3 Nat 5s and we got 100 left. I love that. I love beating the rates. We do really good with Mystics. I have to say, we always do really good with Mystics. But I think that has to do with the rates. We've pulled a lot of Angel of Death. I don't think my man wants an Angel of Death. When I show you his box, I don't think you're going to think he wants an Angel of Death. It's probably the last thing that he wants. But yeah, Everything's going great. I got a bunch of content coming for you guys this week. I've been working really hard. Ooh, I hate when that happens. Like, it's just like deja vu. It's like deja vu. Deja vu. It's like, you don't like her? You don't want Angel Death? Here's another one. Here's another one. But yeah, I have a lot of great free-to-play content coming for you guys. I've been working really hard on it. It's just, it's tough. It is tough, but I'm getting there. We're almost there. It's just hard when you're trying to run a top-tier account and a free-to-play account at the same time, because you have to level up free-to-play runes and you have to level up your end game runes. So it becomes a hassle. It's definitely a hassle, but I love doing it for you guys. So I don't want to say it's a hassle. I think that was the wrong word to use. It is technically a hassle, but it's not a hassle for me because I love doing it. This is why I love this game. I love helping you guys. Like, not say this game, but I love doing this stuff. I love helping you guys. It's just what I love doing. I love doing reviews for you guys. I love building teams for you guys. And like, if you notice, that's the whole base of my channel, is helping you guys, because that's what I love doing. That's what Spaceballs loves doing. And I love giving back to you guys and helping you guys. And that is the basis of this channel. So I'm sure you guys can see that in my content, that I love helping you guys, because we do reviews at least 2 to 3 times a week, building people's teams and stuff like that. Holy Swordsman. It's always good to get a Holy Swordsman. Like I told you, we need 150 plus. I don't know if it's that many, but it is a lot. Centaur. I saw that Centaur. Don't think I didn't see that Centaur. Don't think I didn't see that Centaur down at the bottom there. I saw you, Centaur. You better come grace yourself on my account. I don't really need him anymore because I built Minotaur Chief. And Minotaur Chief, that's really good. Another Holy Swordsman. We're getting him a lot of Holy Swordsman. I built Minotaur Chief now. I 6-starred him, and he does the same job pretty much that Minotaur Chief would do. So it really is the same thing. So I'm actually okay with it. I actually don't really need Centaurs right now. It's just he is a little bit better, but I like the fact that Minotaur Chief is craftable, so that makes him more of a free-to-play option. Druid, you know that we have like 30 plus Druids on our account. He's probably the most 4-star. Him and Holy Swordsman are probably the 2 most 4-stars that we have ever pulled on my own account. And here we go. Sorry if you hear the dogs barking in the background. It happens when you have so many doggies. Una. Una's really good, guys. You know that. She's usable everywhere. She's got this skill here. She boosts turn meter. She boosts defense. She boosts attack. She's just amazing. You guys know that. I don't need to tell you that. Oh, we got to make space. I will be right back. Okay, there's our space. Space good to go. You guys don't understand. Sometimes you don't understand what I go through trying to make space on these accounts, because there's just no space. So I got to like build stuff, feed stuff. It's just craziness. There's a lot of these accounts that we do these mass summonings on. They're full, and there's no space. So it's like, it just takes a lot of time. It usually takes me like that time. It just took me like 10-15 minutes to make all that space, but it's okay. I love doing it. I love doing summons. It's totally fine. I'm not complaining. I love it. Let's get him another one to end it out. We beat the rates. That's 4 Nat 5s. We did it again in less than 300 summons. That is so beating the rates. I love it. It feels great. I love pulling Nat 5s like that. And she, again, is another underrated Nat 5 for sure, because she is used everywhere. And if you like do any top tier arena, you will know that the princess is almost a part of every single defense, especially because she strips. She's just so useful. She was one of my first Nat 5s. I'm pretty sure. I think Popo was my first and Princess was my second. So one more 10 pull on the Mystics, because we have no more space anyways. So we have to, do the best we can here. I made as much space as I possibly could, but we are maxed out on space. Minotaur Chief, we're just talking about you, my man. I'm telling you, for a free-to-play option, he is really good because of this skill right here. This skill is on a 2-turn cooldown, guys. 2-turn. When you skill it up, it is a 2-turn cooldown. So you can protect any tank over and over and over and over again and not have to worry about that tank taking damage, because he takes the damage. You stack defense and HP on him and he is good to go. And then you just run a healer and you heal him up and he's good to go. He's been working really good for my free-to-play stuff. I'm really liking him. We're going to do the Sacred last to close out the video. So we're going to do his LDs now. Now, as far as this goes, he has zero LD Nat 5. So I will tell you guys that much. He doesn't have any Nat 5. So any Nat 5 would be amazing here. Of course, always, I guess. Any Nat 5 would be amazing. He's got 49 converts. That means he's probably done about 50 summons, and he still hasn't got one. So he's due one. He's about due for a Nat 5. So let's see if we can't get this man. It'll be our second Nat 5 we've ever pulled in the game. I don't know if we're going to do it 10 times. I think we're going to do these single. I didn't like those 10 times yesterday. I just felt really bad yesterday doing all those summons for Mephistopheles. I still kind of feel a little bit bad, even though it's not my fault. It's RNG. But I feel like if he would have done them, he probably would have got better rates, as you can see on his account. But thank you for letting me do the Mephistopheles. I really do appreciate it. You let us have some good content on the channel, and I do appreciate you for that. So thank you for not yelling at me and letting us do your summons. And we will be back on his account later today building his lair team. I'm very excited to build him a speed lair team. I'm going to try to get him like a 15 to 25 second lair team, because I believe with the monsters he has on his account, it is very achievable. Very, very achievable. So that's why I want to do that. Well, let's at least get him 1 gold, not all these little cupids. I have Cupid built and 6-starred on my account and ruined and almost fully skilled up. So I'm definitely going to do a champion guide on him soon, because I believe he's also another underrated monster. There's a lot of underrated monsters in this game, believe it or not, because what happens is you pull 5 stars and then you just never go back to those underrated ones, we'll say. But he reduces damage. He could be really good for the arena because he's got an AoE, reduced damage, and makes your team do more damage. So it's like that. It's just that combined. It could be such a really game-changing skill. It's just fitting him on the team sometimes a little hard, because you need your defense breaker, you need your speed buffer, you know, you need all those certain things. So sometimes just fitting him on the team is a little rough. Come on, let's get this man a gold. Gold. Is that gold? Now, it was a gold. Now, I have this guy on my account. I don't really use him much, but he, again, is underrated, I think, because he stops your team from taking damage, and he can be really good on some teams. But again, what happens is you pull better and other stuff, and then you start running damage teams, and Arthur just becomes, you know, a Guild War monster, we'll say, pretty much. But he's not a bad monster. He's really good. He's got his uses for sure, but he is no Cleo, that's for sure. He's definitely not Cleo. Cleo is definitely, I would say, one of the best, probably one of the best monsters in the game. Cleo, the problem is you have to think. When you use Cleo, you have to think. Cleo is the type of monster that you have to like put like a strategy. Like she's a really, I don't know how to say it. Like, I guess like a high IQ monster, we'll say. I think Fwa said that once, but that's the best way to put it. Like you have to really think about what you're gonna do with her before you do it in a kind of way, because her skills are so unique. But if you set the right team up with her, oh, forget about it. Forget about it. Voodoo Walker, I can assure you, my man does not need a Voodoo Walker. Whenever you see mass summons like this, you know they are not looking for those, like, you know, craftable stuff and all that good stuff. Come on, let's get him one more. One more to close it out. Ripper. I have a Ripper. Again, I have a Ripper. 6-starred, almost fully skilled up, sanctified, ready to go on my account as well. I have so much. My account, I almost have like every monster built at this point. I pretty much built everything. And that's just so I could do some free-to-play stuff for you guys, because I have to test these teams out. You guys have to realize that a lot of the stuff that I do, I'm testing this stuff out for like days and weeks, and just, you know, doing different team comps, switching things around, trying to get things to work. So I feel like that's one part of it. You know, I just don't want to use a team once, have the team work, and then it not be a good team because I didn't test it out for you guys, you know, long term. Well, we got you one lightning, and like I said, Arthur's not a bad monster at all. Okay, so that's gonna wrap it up for this one. All right, first let's go over his box before we close this out, and we will be back on his account in about 6 hours. Veto, I'll see you in about 6 or 7 hours. I don't think you're going on for the rest of the weekend anyways, and we're gonna build you a solid Vapor team, because when you see his account, 1, 2, 3, 4, so we got him 4 Nat 5s and Arthur. But when you see his account, you're going to know that he's not finishing Vapor yet, and this account should be destroying Vapor. So the first thing we're going to do for this man is we're going to build him a solid Vapor team, which I already know what the team is going to be. But here's his account, guys. He does have a destructive idol, so that's a dupe. I think everything's a dupe. I think he has everything. Maybe not princess. I'm not seeing a princess. No, he does have a princess. So yeah, he has everything, I think. I'm pretty sure this account has everything. That's why I don't like to go over people's boxes first, especially when we do mass summons, guys, because I feel like it just like kind of, yeah, he has everything. As you can see here, he has everything. So that's why I don't like to show the box. From now on mass summons, we're not going to show the box. We're going to do the summons first, and then we're going to show the box, because then I feel like we don't get excited, you know. And the whole point of summons is to get excited. So when you do it on a massive count, sometimes, you know, it's like, oh, he has everything already, so why are we excited? Is his Bone King sanctified? No, he's not. No, he's not. So that's a good pull. That's a good pull. Now you can sanctify your Bone King, and I believe there is a Bone King craft coming in the future. And we still have the Sacred. I'm not really sure what you would want from the Sacred, though. We're going to do it because you told me to do everything. I am going to save you the Legendary, though, but we are going to close it out with the Sacred. I'm just not sure what you would want from the Sacred. But, guys, if you're not a part of the giveaway, make sure you go down to the description. You get a part of the giveaway. We have a giveaway going on. The random giveaway is also going on, so make sure you're commenting and liking on all the videos to be a part of the random giveaway. But here goes nothing, guys. Let's see what we can get him. I don't even know. I guess a Medusa, a second Medusa would always be good. Like, if I had to pick a dupe, Medusa would be the dupe that I would want, because then you can run like double Medusas in Vapor, and that would be like a cheat code. But as always, guys, I love you guys. I appreciate the support. The support has been amazing. We're growing so fast. I would say that Noctua would probably be one of the lower ones, but hey, this man has everything anyways. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.